So here's a job advertisement by Genesis Capital. They are looking for an Origination Associate. I want to show you, for those of you, if you want a highly qualified M&A professional to do this work for you, to go and help you scan the market, build relationships, service sellers, make deals with the sellers. I want you to look at the qualifications, the skills, and characteristics of a person who Genesis Capital thinks, and you should think the same. What makes the person successful in this role? Mind you, Genesis Capital is probably paying for this person minimum 90K a year, minimum, plus super, plus on costs. And they pay for this role year in, year out. So let's take a look at what skills, qualifications, characteristics Genesis thinks the person is to have in order to be successful in this role. Genesis Capital, healthcare-focused private equity firm, is looking to add to its mergers and acquisitions team by bringing on board an Origination Associate. The role would ideally suit a candidate from a corporate finance background who enjoys proactively engaging with the market. Yes, engaging with the market. Articulate a strong value proposition. Yep. So this means that they represent you and help position you as the best person for the seller to do business with. Think about what it takes to do that job. And overseeing transactions through completion. Overseeing. Acting as a representative of Genesis franchise with vendors, you must enjoy the challenge of establishing credibility. Yeah, establishing credibility. So if somebody who is junior, who doesn't know how to get the business owner to engage and share the business secrets with you, doesn't inspire trust in them, you think they can do this job? And building mutually beneficial relationships over the long term is a process of opening the doors on your behalf, building that trusting relationships, inspiring positive image of you in the seller's mind, making them feel like doing business with you. Because let me tell you what, if it's a good business, you think you are the only one who want to do a deal with them? You have other private equity firms, you have other corporates who want to do the same thing as what you're trying to do, to grow their organization through M&A. So if the person doesn't know how to build that trusting relationship, doesn't know how to nurture the relationship, doesn't take notice of the timing, because sometimes the moment you contact the owner doesn't mean it's when they want to sell. It might be 3 months, 6 months, 9 months down the track. So keeping track of that, building the relationship with the person, nurturing that relationship during that gap time. You see how much it takes to do that work. Next, role overview, reporting to the head of origination. Well, they have a head of origination because Genesis Capital has got investments in different segments of the healthcare sector. Yeah, and so the person that's the head of origination, you report to the head of origination. You will be instrumental in driving the success of our business by identifying broader healthcare market themes and trends, as well as assessing promising investments / acquisition opportunities. So assessing, you need to have the knowledge of how to go about knowing if a business is good, if it's an attractive option or not. Yeah. So that takes experience to do it. You can't just simply put someone who has no knowledge of investment analysis, business analysis, macro economy assessment, can connect the dots, because a business never operates on its own. It operates in relation to its environment. So you have competitors, you have macro factors that could help you or kill you. So it takes broad knowledge, a large body of knowledge, in order to perform that assessment in a way that Genesis, the head of origination, can rely on. Next, negotiating deal terms. So what does it take to negotiate? And negotiating here doesn't mean just talking back and forth. Think about what it takes to know what to negotiate. You need to know before you can negotiate. You need to know what a good deal looks like. Yeah, you do. And if the business owner asks for something more than the value you see in the business, then now you have that benchmark to negotiate it down and to know to walk away if they insist on that high level. Yeah. And if you know what a good deal looks like, and let's say the business owner, maybe they don't know the value of their own business, what is valuable about their business, they might ask for something that you know straight away this is too good, and you must act fairly quickly and to lock them in. Yes, it does take a lot to be able to negotiate. I don't know whether I made that point clear there, but if you listen to this video and you have a good example to explain to someone why negotiating takes a whole lot more than just talking back and forth with the counterparty, please share in the comments. All right, move on to the next point, overseeing transactions. So yeah, that's fine. Assisting Genesis portfolio companies in both formulating and executing on M&A-led growth strategies. So Genesis has got other companies in their portfolio, and this person is to help them formulate, execute on their, so they clearly have growth through M&A. So they want the person, this associate, to also help their other portfolio companies and communicating and reporting back to the board and broader team about their findings, etc. This role put you at the heart of high-performing collaborative team that is passionate about building great healthcare businesses. As a growing investment manager, Genesis Capital offers robust support for career advancement, blah, 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 blah. Position details. Your primary responsibilities will encompass, but are not limited to, driving the origination, assessment, negotiation, and execution of investments, ranging from partnership style deals to full buyouts. So partnership style deals it could be joint venture, it could be a 40% investment, it could be a 49%, 51% investment, or full buyouts, meaning buying 100% of the business. Conducting in-depth research. Yeah, so you need to know how to research to uncover exciting opportunities, which are underpinned by compelling investment themes or sectors. Engaging in the cultivation and management of relationships with vendors, advisors, intermediaries. Yeah. So what this means is that you know how to engage and cultivate and manage the relationships with the vendors, the business owners, their advisors, or other intermediaries, so brokers or other people in that ecosystem. Working with Genesis investment team as deals are progressed through diligence to completion. All right. Supporting the preparation of internal investment recommendation documents. So writing investment memos, research papers, potentially building financial models. I don't know. Probably not for this role. I don't think for Origination Associate you have to do that. Undertaking special projects with portfolio entities to enhance value, including advising the executive team, CEO, CFO, COO on M&A-led growth initiatives, assisting with investor communication requirements, including liaising with middle and back office support teams. So Genesis has got investors who give them the money to manage and to invest, so they have to do that as well. That's fine. All right, about you. We are looking for candidates who possess a friendly and collaborative demeanor conducive to a small team setting with a proven ability to forge strong connections with business owners, advisors, and intermediaries. Yeah. So that's the soft skills you need to have. Relevant bachelor degree with commendable academic track record. Yeah. So you need to have a minimum of a bachelor's degree with a good track record, academic track record, between 3 to 7 years of relevant experience in investment banking, management consulting, sales, transaction advisory services, or private equity. Healthcare industry deal experience will be well regarded but isn't essential. That's fine. Strong financial analysis skills with an understanding of core accounting principle. Yeah, so you need to also have accounting knowledge to be able to read financial statements. And I will go a step further. You need to know when things don't make sense. Yeah, accountants are not auditors. But even when auditors have audited your books or the seller's books, you can't always trust their work Think about how many instances, how many cases out there where the books, the business books had been audited by big firm accounting firms, KPMG, EY, Deloitte, etc. And accounting scandals would be soon found out. Yeah, and investors get caught. So here, not only do you need to have accounting knowledge, but you also need to be able to audit an auditor's work. Okay? Strong grasp of corporate finance concepts and valuation techniques. Yes, so that takes skills, finance, knowledge, and valuation methodologies. Excellent communication skills, both verbal and in writing, with the capacity to clearly express opinions and compile coherent investment documentation, right? So this person has to write recommendations to the head of origination, to the board, to the management team, why they should look at this deal. So you need excellent communication skills. A highly organized, diligent, reliable, detail-oriented, and tenacious work ethic. Yeah. If you are a self-starter interested in a fast-paced role, spanning business development, corporate finance, and private equity, then please reach out. So business development, yeah, that's a skill you need in order to do this job well. Corporate finance, yes, you need that knowledge and experience. And private equity, how they work. So you need that knowledge as well. Plus accounting, plus all other soft skills that you need in order to do this job well. All right, so they didn't show the pay scale here, but now you have an idea of what it takes to do this just origination job well. At Zenify Investments, we do this work for you, deal origination for you. We have all the skills needed to do this job well. Our team even have master degrees, double degrees, CFAs, and not 3 or 7 years. We have 20 plus years in the market, deal sourcing market. We can deliver that work for you, the origination, for a fraction of the cost of hiring full-timer. This is not to diminish the role of the Origination Associate. Different companies have different needs. Obviously, Genesis Capital needs somebody who is there ongoing because that's their business. They do several deals a year, every year. So they need someone there long term. If you're a corporate and you're only looking to do 1 or 2 deals, our solution, Zenify Investment Solution, is the perfect solution for you. We bring in the skills, the experience, the expertise to help you do the same thing without you having to invest in a full deal team. All right. But even when you're only looking to do 1 or 2 deals, it's even more important that these 2 deals are the best deal you can ever do, because as a corporate, unlike private equity, they probably do 50 deals and they can afford to have half of it go wrong and they're banking on the other half to go right. You're, as a corporate, you don't have that luxury. So even when you're only looking to do 1 or 2 deals, you want the best expertise to help you do this right. All right. And therefore, Zenify investment is the best solution for you. If you are looking for an M&A shotgun to help you nail your M&A execution, please reach out to Zenify Investment or leave me a message below. We'd be more than happy to connect and understand what you're looking for and to both determine whether there's a fit. Thank you for listening.